Hi YouTube, this is Shru, and this is the first video of the Read for Adults or Read for anybody that can't read English. They understand it, but maybe they can't for whatever reason. So here's a project that I want to start by using my voice, which is something that I get complimented over. Hopefully it is as good as everybody says it is. And I'm starting with this book, which is called Whereabouts by Jhumpa Lahiri, which is, as you can see, the winner of the 2000 Pulitzer Prize fiction. It is my first Jhumpa Lahiri book, and I have been very excited to read this. It has so many chapters. I would say it is something that's very deeply personal and beautiful. I found it very hard to put away last night, and here's to that. Here's to starting something that I believe in. So in this project, I have decided to start reading, sharing chapters or stories that I come across that I really like and read them out for you. Hopefully this helps someone the way I hope it can. So here's one chapter from this book that I really liked, which is called In My Head. Solitude. It's become my trade, as it requires a certain discipline. It's a condition I try to perfect, and yet it plagues me. It weighs on me in spite of my knowing it so well. It's probably my mother's influence. She's always been afraid of being alone, and now her life as an old woman torments her. So much that when I call to ask how she's doing, she just says, "I'm very alone." She says she misses having amusing and surprising experiences. This even though she has lots of friends who love her and a social life far more complicated and lively than mine. The last time I went to visit her, for example, the phone kept ringing, and yet she's always on edge. I'm not sure why. She's burdened by the passage of time. When I was young, even when my father was alive, she kept me close to her side. She never wanted us to be apart, not even briefly. She safeguarded me. She protected me from solitude as if it were a nightmare or a wasp. We were an unhealthy amalgam until I left to lead a life of my own. Was I the shield between her and her terror? Was I the one who kept her from sinking into the abyss? Was it fear of her fear that's led me to a life like this? For years we have been alone, and I know that deep down she would like to reconstruct that amalgam, thereby extinguishing our mutual solitude. In her opinion, it would solve both our problems. But since I don't give in, since I refuse to live life in the same city, I prolong her suffering. If I tell my mother that I'm grateful to be on my own, to be in charge of my space and my time, this in spite of the silence, in spite of the lights I never switch off when I leave the house. Along with the radio I always keep playing, she would look at me unconvinced. She would say solitude was a lack and nothing more. There is no point discussing it, given that she is blind to the small pleasures my solitude affords me. In spite of how she's clung to me over the years, my point of view doesn't interest her. And this gulf between us has taught me what solitude really means. That's it for this chapter. Thank you for listening, and do let me know if you would like me to continue this series, or if you would like me to read out a specific chapter or book. I'll try to do that. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.